first down. Well done. 23 yards the pickup there.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Hurts fumbles it, and it's picked up by the Cowboys. Past the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
See, I'm just a popular person, I guess.
Fumble return touchdowns. You're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get
I wouldn't be surprised if that was true. This one is like the coolest guy ever. If I was driving, I'd be up at his place every day. No, I'm kidding when I say that, but I definitely think he is.
2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice.
How are you doing?
Return. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now,
must suck because he loves standing into the league.
Thank you, Dr. Davis. There he goes, right side.
It's 1 touchdown. I'm ahead by 2.
A.J. Brown.
Keep asking my charger cord. Hey, stop pulling it like that. You're going to break it, bro.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined.
Why are you sore?
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such
you said you could go to the gym.
I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving.
But you already look popping.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flank.
Why is that?
He's across for 2 points. What a gutsy call right there, but the fake works.
Yeah, Mother Nature don't like me very much. Metal, because lightning can strike me down quick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Because I have rods in my back. Because lightning conducts to metal.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now
This is the first time I'm on offense.
At their own 27.
Both my.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there.
Yeah, apparently that's how I'm scoring.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
There we go.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he fires one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with the pick.
I just got picked. I'm not playing Madden no more. Let's go back to 2K. Let's do FIFA.
I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've been
Why are you not playing Madden
so
anymore?
that's a nice job of focusing on the
It's
task at
Jacob,
hand.
Jeremiah, Stevie Joanne, Jason and his girlfriend. Mackenzie.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
I don't think Jason's really in the ball.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And down he goes.
Oh, I know Jim, right? Yo, Jake, stop bullying me, bro. Come on, man. That's rude.
Goddard, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a first down.
Yeah, you're bullying me. Everybody bullied me today. I was really upset. I got bullied because I had my glasses.
And now they're looking at a first and goal.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a
I
couple
can only
taken
take
for
so
the
much.
find out of the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively
What do you
down
mean,
near the
Jay?
goal line after not much there that time.
As
No,
the
you
offensive
didn't
play
mean.
caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back to the running play, you may have to go to the air.
2 runs in a row, but only 2
There's no way
yards
I
to shoot
tripped you
for.
up like
2
that.
straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to
Hmm?
the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Sanders, and he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play
Are you
that
okay,
time. So
Jay?
a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Go for the field goal.
Defense didn't budge
Why are you
on
not gonna go for the field
We're
goal?
going to see on 4th.
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what? This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type
I'm
of
gonna
a
take
play
this call.
where my quarterback has a chance to run it or
Hello?
throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Jake, move your car.
And he is into the end zone.
Move your car.
Touchdown,
Move your car.
Philadelphia.
Like Jason just said.
Jalen Hurts. A
Why does he gotta move his car?
touchdown run. And the Eagles'
So
decision
he
to
can
go
take Kent
for it
home.
pays off with
Jake, go do it. Go do it. Bro, it's literally just you moving your car forward. Go. Andale, andale. Before you be the reason Kent gets in trouble. Alright, Jason, he's going. Why are you staring at me like that? You bullied me. I do have my AirPods on, babe. You okay? What the? What was that? Are you mad at me? What the?
Oh my god, you scared shit.
Are you okay?
I didn't even do anything. Yeah,
What? Why'd they all scream?
I know, that's scary part though. Made me jump. I was like, oh shit.
Jeremiah,
Scared you.
yo, I said, I just called you Jeremiah.
Yo, I just scared the shit out of you. Oh my god. Alright, let's resume the game, come on.
I'm alright. I'm not dying. Thanks for checking, Jake. I'm done playing.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
You let me win them. You heard me?
And this is up and good to put him up by a point. It's 15-14.
I wasn't even cocky.
A drive that time of 6 plays.
Can you at least kick it off, right?
It ends with a 3-yard scoring
Why?
run. Now after the touchdown,
I'm being
here's
bullied.
Elliott on to kick it away.
Wait till later.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
Oh my God. You're so lucky. You're so lucky you caught me. You're so lucky you caught me. Yeah, how good that run was.
Good starting position for the
Look how far I made it. What if I went all the way?
37. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh no.
Eagle pressure, too much this time.
Yeah, why are you so mean?
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
He's like treating the Cowboys like they're garbage.
The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play
You
of the
can go
drive,
sleep
and it
alone
makes it
tonight.
very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now.
You.
Playing behind the sticks.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll be taken
Yo.
at the
Yo, look at me.
46-yard line. A nice pickup there, 19 yards.
Jake can't beat me.
Set up better for third. So they just need 1
I went from
yard
second
here
and 20
pick
to
up
third
the
and
first
1.
down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the
Wow.
way down to the
Yeah.
40. 13 yards and a first down.
Mm.
Cowboys.
I would never do that to you.
They
Are you
run
okay?
straight ahead here with Pollard. And he gets
What happened?
forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
I didn't even flip you off.
Open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was
You're
because
trying to
the
get me in
defensive
trouble.
front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the
Jake said
line
I
of
flipped him off, but I
scrimmage.
didn't.
They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Who sucks now?
39 yards.
How?
And the Cowboys are able to move back
I have
in
no
front.
clue. I would like to know that though.
There ain't no way, bro.
Extra point by Ball. Make this a 6-point game.
You're not like me, bro. You hear that? Let's go, Cowboys. The audience.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr
They
to
say,
kick
let's
it
go,
away.
Cowboys.
Fields this way up at the 17. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Philadelphia
Relax,
gets set
bro.
to take the field.
It's just a game.
Points, they have come fast
Bro, it's just
and
a
furious
game.
in this quarter.
You really don't want to
Why
be
are
on
you
the
so
defense side of the
mean?
ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a
Don't
while
you think,
because I
man?
just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way
Guys,
to disrupt
you're
these
calling me a
offenses.
bully and everything.
Typically, one guy makes a big play. And
Why you keep running out, bro?
They'll be looking
No,
for
run
disruption
inside.
on both sides right
See, this is
now.
why I hate when people play the Eagles.
There on the scramble,
This is why I
and
hate when
gets him
people play the
first down.
Eagles.
I am willing to bet that he got
Because all they do is just play
on his face
Jalen.
when he saw what was
I
happening.
hate when people
Man
play the
comes with some
Eagles. All they do is
command to
play
deny the
Jalen.
big throw that pulled attention away from him.
Yeah, barely.
He had easy lane to hit, and
You
hit
out
it
here
he
running
did.
it like it's your life. Give me that.
Going for Brown, and it's
That's what happens when you throw it.
picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
There's no way.
And the Cowboys are in great shape.
Did you not just throw a pick?
as they take
We're
over
1 for 1.
the 6-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation.
That's
too,
actually
isn't it?
funny.
No matter
I
how
didn't think that
hard
was gonna happen.
You try and spread the field sometimes. There's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's
That's
tipped,
crazy.
just too many bodies in the area.
I'm a running god.
64 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Got his tight end. That's complete.
Left him wide open.
Schultz. Touchdown, Cowboys.
For what?
Prescott able to connect with Dalton Schultz. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Marr.
That's so good.
And the lead now stands at 13. 6 points. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return, able to get out across the 35.
Bro, relax. You're 2 touchdowns below me.
The Eagles offense set to begin the next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it.
You're telling me you don't support me winning?
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
He doesn't support me beating the Eagles. That's crazy. It's 8 minutes a quarter? Who said it's 8 minutes?
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're
Why are you so mean? You just keep bullying me. You called me short.
Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Throwing is Hurts.
Hey, bro. Yeah, but when Parsons comes in, you want to run out of bounds, right? Oh, yeah, sure. Start passing the ball more. What kind of play is this? Oh, there's so many. What?
I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime.
And that's going to be caught.
Oh, that's 1 touchdown, bro. Yo, why are you so mean? You calling me mean? Mean word. Nice try, buddy. Stop going for 2 points, bro. Yeah, you're 1 touchdown away now. Okay? Is it that necessary? Why? Oh, the old punt returner. He went down fast. That's the old punt returner. Jeez. Why are you so mean? Like, I keep being bullied, babe.
Got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense in rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
Come on, bro. There's no reason to be mean.
Fans have to be enjoying this, to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first.
You're so mean.
Anyone counter with a nice little jab.
You're so mean.
Things going in their direction.
Like, you're literally just being mean, bro.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes.
I'm about to make this just like the Eagles game. 3rd and long. Gotta do something.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it.
Alright, this is gonna be just like the Cowboys game. If I do this, can I get $1? Yo, why are you bullying me?
That's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me,
you're bullying me. So rude.
That leads to a play action sack. Looking deep for Hilton. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay.
You're lying out the ass. You're lying out the ass.
Field position.
That's a lie. I literally heard you say it in Spanish. What we learn, Jake? Jacob, what we learn? What we learn, Jake? What we learn, Jake? What we learn, Jake? What we learn, Jake? What we learn? Yo, don't be using the quarterback constantly. What we learn? I'm 2 touchdowns ahead again. Bro, what we learn? What we learn, alright, bro? I'm gonna clip that, because that's funny.
How about it when they take the ball away and take it to the other end zone?
It's called clap, not clip.
Extra point by Mark, and good.
Yo, you in, Jake.
14.
You saying he's gonna cut my butt off.
Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Jake, okay, relax.
From a couple yards,
You gonna give me a butt lift?
out of the end zone. And
Jake, you giving me a butt lift?
to the 19, so probably should have opted for the
Lift my booty, bro.
Eagles offense and AJ
You gonna give me a butt lift?
back out there, making his presence felt.
You know, I'm going to work tomorrow.
First half already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn
Thank
good
you,
number
baby.
there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting
Baby,
big
heard.
yardage with each and every one of them.
That's why I'm going to work
First
tomorrow.
and 10, it's Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
I'm not going to work.
He
I'm
was kind
kidding.
of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Why are you so
From a
mean?
defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a
boosted me
big-time play
forward.
by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The run got 4. Now
Thanks,
they
White.
deal with a 2nd and 6.
So white.
Here's Pollard again. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
How can you eat egg
3
whites?
yards on the pickup. That's going to set up
You
an
eat egg
interesting
whites?
3rd and about 4 to go.
You eat egg whites?
Here's Prescott.
You're so weird.
Drop this underneath to Pollard.
That's why you suck at this game.
Goes down, but not before getting this
Bro,
inside.
Eagles are garbage. I'm telling you, bro.
Search of a short gain on 3rd
Eagles
down.
are
They wind up
just
nabbing over 20
douchey.
yards.
Always. See, thank you for agreeing, babe. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. Oh my god. All I saw was Dak running and I got scared.
Yards and the sticks move. The RPO
No,
always
babe.
puts the defense in a little bit of a predicament.
Who, me?
It's
I am
Deacon
wild.
Zach.
I'm like a
That
wild
makes it extra
animal.
tough, doesn't it?
Predicament. I like that word because
I'm cool
when
like
you
that.
look at it from the defense's perspective, hard to commit
Right.
either way, right? Because if you do, you're over-committing. That's what they call a
Love you,
stressful
though.
situation. Many think that Dak should keep the ball more. Built
Okay,
so
you love me,
well,
though.
so solid, and running was a huge part of what he did at
You love me.
Mississippi State.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end
Dang.
zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already
What a
in the first
move.
half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Eh, boo.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off.
You love
I
your
thought
phone?
with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
That ball is caught. It's Gallup.
3 touchdowns ahead. I'm 3 touchdowns ahead of Jacob.
Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Jacob gets me beating me right now.
And his kick is
You nailed my
good.
kicker for what?
Fly as well. Some frustration showing
He hurt my
through right
kicker.
now. This is going to be a roughing call. And that flag accepted.
You locking in yet? I just have superpowers today.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off
Yeah.
15 yards further.
Because I'm beating the Eagles 42 to 21.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the
Yeah.
Philadelphia offense.
And you started off with the ball.
Head out to take over possession. And for this offense,
Why are you so
Charles, you
mean?
gotta think kind of crucial here to put
You're so
something
mean.
together on this
Jacob.
drive. Because remember, last
You
time
just
out,
put
they
me
threw
on.
the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully
What was that
well, and
throw?
they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught. Handed. Oh my, he pulled it in.
I coughed.
A big
I
play
hurt my
there
throat.
for Philly. 47 yards. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because
Everyone
he's
get hurt.
absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a
Oh, my
game.
throat.
Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
What?
2nd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it.
That's the side for.
There and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
I did. It was roughing the passer.
The lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks.
You're so mean.
Tough to argue against.
You're so mean.
I'm sure that everyone's going to
Why do you
say,
not
we're
support
going to administer
beating
penalty
the
same
Eagles?
way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so.
What that got to do with me?
Touchdown.
That's crazy. He scored.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles get a bit closer.
It's still 42-27 though. Why are you gonna go for a 2-pointer, bro? Is it really that serious?
The call for
Jake.
Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard
Why
to
do you do
decide
that?
who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size.
I look good.
He's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
I'm hot. Are you being sarcastic?
They start on the ground with Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboy first. Inside give to Elliott. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And now the ball's out.
Are you serious? I hate to hit
Picked
this.
up by the Eagles. On the move past the 40. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you get defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. That's complete right around the 8. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Hurts fumbles it. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And it's caught. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. So we've reached halftime in a wild first. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Play action now. Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Give him 30 yards there. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up big.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, 50 yards. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he returns this to the 22. Dallas returns on offense, and among the weapons, Michael Gallup at wide receiver. Not a bad day at the office there. Maybe he would like the catch number to go up a little bit, but I think most guys would say 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. That's okay.
I think if the catch number goes up, we start talking about the record books, because at that pace, this type of efficiency, oh yeah, I think I'd throw it to him a little bit more often.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Now Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dalton Schultz with his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays, a long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Hurts. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Prescott now. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the 3rd. That right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into the... And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jalen Hurts with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. But now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead, but coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Moore, and good. And It's a 19-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
On first down, Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Anthony Brown. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. On the draw, it's Pollard. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Open man, Lamb. It's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Again, it's Elliott. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. Prescott now from the 50. Open man is Noah Brown. Evades the tackler and now some space. He's still on his feet. Touchdown. Noah Brown, 50 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they tried to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. On play action, they'll throw. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lasted one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Malik Hooker, and the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. 153 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from rocking.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Tony Pollard, 40 yards. And the Cowboys start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Marr now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. It only took him 2 plays here to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now Prescott. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. The 20, 10, 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. Not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 166 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Prescott swinging this out for Pollard. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. The sneak, it's Prescott, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. The defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
And out now come the Eagles. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Hurts fumbles it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. The offenses have success. You could say they've run wild a little bit. Time for the defenses to get into the act, and one does here.
Nothing like a little bit of revenge for the defense. They've had to deal with it all game long. Both offenses going up and down the field. How about it when they take the ball away and take it to the other end zone?
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Marr on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, it wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Marr able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Well,
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film